Howdy, boys and girls. Well, I have a tale for you today.
Did you mean a story tale?
Yep, that's the kind of tale I meant I have for you today. This is a story tale about a little girl who was sitting on a muffin.
She was sitting on a muffin?
Yeah, she was sitting on a muffin eating something really yucky. It was like oatmeal. And she was sitting there enjoying her yucky food. And then all of a sudden, a tiny little bug came and sat right next to her. And she screamed like this. Ah! And she got up and ran away. And maybe that bug wanted to be her friend, but she didn't even give the bug a chance.
Oh, Reid, I know what story you're talking about. Are you talking about the story of little Miss Muffet?
That's the one. Yeah, she was sitting there eating. Yeah, that's the story.
Oh, Reid, that is a nursery rhyme. Nursery rhymes, remember, are very short stories with a beginning, a middle, and an end, and they rhyme. This is how Little Miss Muffet goes. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
Yeah, that's the one, Little Miss Muffin.
Little Miss Muffet.
Oh, I know that story.
Well, Reid, funny you should mention that story because I have a book. An author liked that nursery rhyme so much that she decided to write a whole book about Little Miss Muffet. She tells the story of what happens after Miss Muffet gets away and runs away from the spider.
Oh, can we hear that story?
Sure, Reid, we can read that story right now.
Okay.
So, Reid, this is the book I'm talking about. It's called Little Miss Muffet, just like the nursery rhyme, and it tells the story about what happened to her after she ran away from the spider.
Oh, that sounds like a fun story.
So right now we are looking at the outside of the book. This is the front cover. On the front cover we see the title. That's the name of the book. The author. The author writes the words. And the illustrator. The illustrator draws the pictures. And this is the back cover. And this is the spine. The spine's job is to hold the book together just the way your spine holds you together.
Oh, I see the spine.
And when you open up the book to the first page, you see the title page. Every book has a title page. On it, you see the same information. You see the title, the author, and the illustrator. Would you like to listen to this story, Reid?
Sure.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. All through the room, she zipped and she zoomed and looked for a place to hide. A mouse came to find her. It scurried behind her. The dainty Miss bolted outside. Next to the flowers, she crouched for hours, scared of what she might see. A frog leaped above her. She dashed and took cover way up in the top of a tree. Oh, she was dizzy, in such a tizzy, looking below with dread. A crow cackled near her. She shrieked. Did you hear her? Back down to the bottom she fled. In her canoe, she paddled out to the middle of her big pond. A fish jumped and stunned her. Kerplunk, she went under. head over heels upside down. Quickly she scuttered out of the water, then had her biggest scare. A moose of great size walked in front of her eyes. Well, she thought she would faint then and there. Over the hill she sprinted until she made it to her front door. Inside she got tidy, then put on her nightie and went to her tuffet once more. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. The future looked bright, not a critter in sight. She had had enough scares for one day.
That was a good story tale.
Oh, what was your favorite part, Reid?
Well, I liked when the spider came and she ran away and she hid under the couch. Was that the itsy bitsy spider?
No, that was not the Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's another nursery tale.
Oh, and I liked the very end of the story when she met the moose. He was a big moose.
That was a big moose.
But I think I like the nursery rhyme better because it's shorter.
Oh, so you just like the original nursery rhyme.
Yeah. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. And we can hear the itsy bitsy spider on another day.
That's right. Maybe we'll talk about that story next time. Say goodbye, Reid.
Goodbye, Reid. Goodbye, boys and girls.